So this is how our hospital almost had all the patients escape from the psych ward in one day. This would have been a crazy liability. So this is an old school psych ward and it was independent and it did not have a generator. So if the power goes out, well, the power goes out. What's so wrong about the power going out, Jay? How is that such a problem? Well, the doors to the unit are held together by this magnet that is, I guess, electrified somehow, and it keeps the doors closed, sealed completely. Where if a patient, I've seen patients try to escape and they'll run into that door and bounce right off that door because it's very sturdy. But it is electricity that holds it together or powers the magnets that hold it to you. You understand what I'm saying? So we had a power outage on the unit, which means those doors could swing open. They could open sesame without anybody having to swipe their badge and deactivate the magnets. It was crazy. Good thing we had some HR people thinking quick on their feet, and good thing it was during the day and they had the power back on before nighttime. So the idea that they came up with is all coworkers pass the word quietly. When you walk through doors, make sure you still act like you swiping your badge. So you still beep. You know, it didn't beep at all because the power was out, but you needed to give off the illusion that the doors still had to be swiped in order to walk through. The entire shift, everybody is on edge. Everybody's on edge because patients like to try the doors every single day just to make sure that they're being held into the facility. Because if they can walk out, a lot of people would. Some people are there willingly. They're like, yo, I got some issues. I'm depressed. I'm anxious. I'm getting my meds adjusted. Some people like, I don't want to be here. The system's screwing me over. Like, you get a very big, diverse group of people there under different circumstances in the psych ward. And we had a lot of people that would willingly escape if they had the opportunity. So we was all up in there playing pretend. We had to make sure that we tapped our little magnet release with our badge before we went out of any door. But I tell you what, the kids unit definitely saw some kids that ran through that door. But the thing about the kids unit and where it's located in respect to the entire building, you would have to go through other units in order to get out of the facility. Which is why whenever they needed to go to the gym or go somewhere where they had certain recreational activities, they had to be escorted by multiple staff because they had to walk through the adult unit. I still don't really like that now that I think about it, because some of these adults were in here for reasons that are reasons. And they called the adult unit, letting them know, yo, we about to walk the kids down and everything like that and try to make sure all the problem people are in their rooms. But nonetheless, if I wouldn't send my kids in no psych ward, but if I was in a position where my kid was in a psych ward for any reason and I found out they had to walk through an adult unit to where adults laying their eyes on my kid, just know it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. But yeah, we were able to make it through the day without anybody escaping at all and play pretend. And that was that. And I think the reason how they were able to justify not having a generator is because we didn't have any medical beds or anything like that. Like, it wasn't a medical hospital. It was literally an independent psych ward. It's also why they was able to get away with so much and why they ended up on the news for a whole lot of BS too. And it's also why I only lasted there for 2 years before I went to another facility. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section on this story. And we'll be going live again on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We had a great live stream this past Tuesday where I answered a bunch of y'all questions for me personally, also about the different stories that y'all like. Y'all wanted to follow up, get some inside scoop on that. If you have any of your own stories that you'd like to share or questions that you'd like to submit, you can send it to jpsychwardstories@gmail.com and I will look at them, answer them on the live on Tuesday. Also, y'all have given me some ideas of things to put together for you guys, like a kind of like a package of the things that you need before you get into the psych ward or the things that you need to know. I'm still putting that together for you guys and might even ask for more insights on certain things before we go live with that. So yeah, pull up on Tuesdays, you feel me? We're gonna have a great time and I'll see y'all there.